have two cartoons. My name's Isaac.
Brad.
I'll let him answer that for himself. I play bass and guitar and drums, and I sing.
And I also play bass, guitar, and drums and sing.
We don't do them
Among
at the same
other
time,
things.
but we do them alternatingly. But we try to cover all bases. Brad's from Auckland, and I'm from Timaru, which is in the South Island, and we both met at university in first year. And we spent the next 4 years in Dunedin, just 4 years playing around, being a band, and then now we're here in London, which was where we've been for the last 2 years. Looking back, the differences between being here and say what we're doing in Dunedin before we came here is, like, personally, there's a lot more distractions, and you can whatever you're into, there's gonna be more of it here, and you can kind of get lost in that. And musically, it's not too dissimilar. It just seems it's like the New Zealand music scene is Bruce Banner, and the London music scene and like music industry is like the Hulk. So it's the same kind of dude and based on the same thing, but it's just way more intense. Being a band, it's nice to have slightly more options than what you're doing. If you can, what you want to do in the country and then maybe Australia, it's really crazy. You can be like, all right, we could go to Scandinavia and play some shows right now, and it's kind of the same distance. So we went to Italy this year and played some shows.
So we did like an acoustic show in a Venetian palace, which was
Very fun.
pretty weird.
It was great, and we got to like have taxi cabs along the canals beforehand, and like the backstage area was downstairs, and you'd walk out, it was just a pier on the canal, and you can't get around, you're just watching what other people come past. It was fantastic. We've been here for 2 years now. Our friends, the Eversons, have just moved over here to do basically what we're doing, but on their own now. And they've been asking me lots of questions about what's going on, and it's got me thinking a lot about New Zealand bands and how I was before I came over here. I had the random opportunity to come over here. My biggest advice would be, save as much money you have to go anywhere you want to go, and buy your ticket immediately, and spend as much time doing that, and do music as much as you can, but just live as a person as well, because there's so much you learn just being away from the same type of people that you've been with and grown up with, that you're introduced to, that your music, you'll have fun doing music, and you'll do tours, and you'll do everything that you want to do with that, but along the same time, you'll actually learn and grow a lot more as a person while you do that, instead of staying in the same place and just trying to do the music thing.
So, as is the case with every band or person that moves over to the UK, usually if you're a Kiwi, you only get 2 years. And our 2 years are coming to an end. So we're going back to New Zealand.
It's really dramatic.
Very dramatic. In a month. And I don't know when we'll be back here.
On a tour, probably.
So we're going to go back, hopefully on a tour, but we're going to go back and tour New Zealand all January, and hopefully release the album. After this whole experience, it sort of like kick-started us into being like, okay, cool, like, well, we can't live in London anymore, so let's just go live somewhere else.
Yeah, and
why couldn't we just do what we did here in another city?
Exactly. It's once you do it once, it's really easy. Now we can go anywhere and do the same thing. Maybe ignoring more distractions next time.
We'll see about that.
Yeah.